Gyökeres' first training session in Singapore was pure magic, a statement start from Arsenal's new number 14. The Singapore sun blazed down on Arsenal's training ground, but it was Victor Gyökeres who brought the real heat. In his very first training session with the squad since completing his €73.8 million move, the Swedish striker wasted no time making an impression. With fans lining the fences, phones out and anticipation in the air, the moment Gyökeres stepped onto the pitch, there was a sense that something special was about to happen. And it did. Mikel Arteta gathered his team in a huddle before drills began, and all eyes were naturally drawn to the towering presence of Gyökeres. He stood composed, locked in, ready. But the moment the ball touched his feet, calm turned into chaos in the best way possible. His movement was sharp, his touches clean, and his finishing, absolutely ruthless. From half volleys to curling efforts off both feet, the new number 14 was putting on a clinic for all to see. The chemistry with his new teammates instant. Within minutes, he was combining effortlessly with Martinelli, Odegaard, and Havertz in small-sided games. One particular moment sent the crowd into a frenzy, a slick 1-2 with Odegaard followed by a thunderous top corner strike past Karl Hein. That goal wasn't just technique. It was intent. Gyökeres looked like a man on a mission and he was only just warming up. What stood out most, though, was his physical dominance. During one rondo session, he shielded the ball from Gabriel like a seasoned Premier League veteran, drawing cheers from the squad and staff alike. His strength, balance, and explosiveness turned routine drills into highlight reels. Even experienced defenders found themselves second-guessing their footing against Arsenal's new battering ram of a striker. Fans lucky enough to watch the session described it as electrifying. Social media clips from the open training instantly went viral. "He's built like Haaland but moves like Henry," one user tweeted. Others shared slow-motion videos of his finishes, footwork, and celebrations. It wasn't just a training session, it was a show. And Gyökeres, he was the star performer from the first whistle to the last. But it wasn't just raw ability on display. Gyökeres brought leadership and vocal energy to the group. Constantly clapping, encouraging younger players like Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly, he already looks like more than just a marquee signing. He looks like someone who understands what it means to be Arsenal. There's a fire in his eyes, one that says he's ready to fight for every inch of North London glory. Arteta's face said it all. Observing from the sideline, the manager nodded in quiet approval after nearly every Gyökeres contribution. In his post-training comments, Arteta simply said, "That's exactly why we brought him in." Short, sharp, and packed with meaning. Gyökeres wasn't signed just to score goals, he was signed to change the game. And even in training, he's already doing it. Backroom staff reportedly clocked his sprint speed and intensity among the highest in the squad during the session. His pressing triggered Arsenal's high-energy patterns, and his hold-up play unlocked wide runners with ease. Gyökeres didn't just fit the system, he elevated it. His timing, aggression, and footballing intelligence were evident, making it clear that this wasn't going to be a long adaptation period. There was even time for some fun. During the finishing drills, Gyökeres celebrated each goal with flair, a wink to the crowd, a little shimmy, a raised fist to the fans in red. The supporters loved every second, chanting his name and waving their shirts in celebration. It might be just been a session, but it felt like a homecoming. Arsenal's new talisman had arrived and he was already owning the moment. Gabriel Jesus, now likely to rotate in a supporting role or wide position, embraced Gyökeres after a sharp drill, joking with the Swede as they walked off. There's no ego in the camp, just competition, and Gyökeres is setting the tone early. His presence has lit a spark across the squad, with players pushing harder, moving faster, and playing sharper. Training levels have gone through the roof. Media coverage has been wall-to-wall since the session ended. Pundits are already calling him the missing link Arsenal have needed since the days of RVP. If this is what day one looks like, what's coming next? The Premier League is on notice. And with the Community Shield looming, fans are hoping Gyökeres gets his first real taste of competitive action in just days. One thing's for sure, Victor Gyökeres didn't come to Singapore just to get fit. He came to announce himself. And in a magical first training session under the sun, Arsenal's new number 14 sent a message loud and clear: he's ready. The Gunners might just have found their warrior, their finisher, and their new hero all rolled into one.